Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. Friends, tomorrow will be the last edition of the morning show until I come back from vacation. I'm starting my vacation from the 17th. However, there will be a topic every day at 10 a.m. until I'm back from vacation. This will be the special topics that I drop at 10 a.m. every day. It could be either the Q3 results or it could be some new news about a company that's going to make a difference to its valuations. But because I'm going to be on vacation, I've selected non-time sensitive topics which are still very relevant for our watch list companies and for our industry. So please keep watching and stay engaged until I'm back. I need this vacation and expect to come back recharged to bring you even better content. I'll be back with the morning show and our complete regular schedule of 2 videos per day on the 30th of November. And I also would like to inform you, I'm really happy to inform you that our premiere of interview with Jeff Galvin of American Gene Technologies was very well received. I plan to do more such premiere events in the future. With that said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. As I record this segment at around 7 a.m. in the morning, the index futures are mixed, while other index futures are mildly green. Nasdaq future was red, as you can see in the image below. In my opinion, it's partly due to profit taking and also because target results and outlook were not good. I think at this stage it depends on good management to get the best results in this economy. The ones that deliver will command a better share price, and the ones that don't will drop in share price and also affect the others. Another data point that is causing concern to the market on the back of target results is the US retail sales data, which is due today at 1:30 p.m. GMT. If you look at this table here, you will see that the US retail sales has been dropping in the last 2 months. The consensus estimate for October is higher than the previous 2 months. So if this target is missed, then the fears of recession will be heightened. I remember the Home Depot and Walmart results and do not feel so bad, but we have to see what is going to be reported. A bad report can tank this market further, while a good report will be a day trade opportunity. Of course, a very high risk day trade opportunity to buy lower now and sell after the results later in the evening. The risks are apparent as the market is shedding value in advance. So please be careful in the markets today, and whatever I'm saying is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. Now let us look at the pre-market share price action to see where the market is likely to go. Well, friends, here we are in the Nasdaq futures chart, and this is a 1 hour candle each. Each of these candles are 1 hour, and you would see that today we have a very thin red candle, which signifies that we started higher and then we kept falling down. And right now we are at 11,081.25, which is around 0.19% down from the previous close. Our MACD continues to be bullish, but the momentum is a bit flat, even though it's pretty high. We'll have to see what happens. Right now, I won't consider this as bearish. Let's go and look at the indicators. US oil is down. This is again a good news. We are still straddling two data points out here. The first is a resistance at 88. I'm going to mark that red. And the second is a support, which is at 86.33, failing which we have a support with the 50-day simple moving average, which is this thick orange line that you see here. It's at 86.05. Right now, pre-market, we are down minus 0.10. It's not too bad, but our MACD is bearish and momentum is just below 50%. And pre-market, we are down minus 12%. QQQ, which had notched a gain of 1.38% yesterday, is down 0.12% this morning. And as you can see in this chart, that we started very high and we got pushed down by the 100-day simple moving average, which is at 292.04. It has pushed us down, and then we bounced off this support at 286.35. So the support is going to be 286.35, and the resistance is going to be the 100-day simple moving average at 292.04. At this point of time, the MACD is high and the momentum is also pretty high. But pre-market, we are seeing a mild negative of minus 0.12. This indicates the slight jitters that the market has regarding the US retail sales report. It will get resolved around 1:30 p.m. today. S&P 500 is also in a similar situation with a very mild negative of minus 0.01%. And if you look at S&P 500, we are very close. We are getting close to the diagonal line of resistance of the bigger bear channel, and the true test is going to be whether we are able to cross across this and start creating an actual new bear channel, bull channel, because right now we are in a bear market rally until we cross this red line out here. Once we cross this red line, then I can definitely call it as a bull rally. With that said, IWM Russell Index was up 1.48% yesterday, but it's also down marginally by minus 0.01%. MACD is bullish, momentum is above average. So I think this is momentary jitters. When the market opens, probably we might be in the positive. Dow Jones was down 0.03% this morning as compared to a gain of 0.13% yesterday. Slightly negative, but not too bad. We still have support of this diagonal line of support from the previous bear channel. And we have a resistance which is going to be at 341.37. MACD is bullish, momentum is above average, very close to being overbought. It has just been pushed down yesterday. And today, let us hope that it picks up again and we are able to challenge this resistance at 341.37. That said, if I look at the VIX, it's down minus 0.45%, which is a good news story. But if you look at the candle, each of these candles is a one-day candle. So if you look at this candle, we had the support line here at 24.28, and that support line has performed its job. We opened lower, somewhere around the support line. We went down, and then we went up again, and we are just being constrained right now by the 100-day simple moving average, which is this yellow thick line, which is at 24.45. Our MACD is bearish, and the momentum is below average at this point of time. And if we were to go and look at the US dollar index, you will see that we have this resistance out here at 13,100.25, which at one time was a support. So US dollar index has come down pretty well. This is good for the stock market because the funds will start moving into various markets, including the stock market. And given the fact that there is some issues with the crypto market, that money is also going to come into the stock market. However, we are seeing that the US dollar index is still further going down towards 30%. So once it reaches near 30%, there's a chance for it to bounce back before it goes down again. MACD is again pretty bearish. So I'm optimistic that we continue our downward trajectory a little more before we start consolidating and then rethinking the direction. Technology movers, market movers from the technology side are mildly down. Microsoft is down minus 0.10%. Apple is down minus 0.09%. Amazon is down minus 1.17%. And Google is down 0.29%. We don't have a clear-cut direction out here, but I think the technology stocks should also help stabilize the index once the market opens. Commodities, wheat is up 0.60%, which is not good for the inflation. Copper continues to fall down. Once it comes down below this level, I would be a bit worried. And also, I'm worried to see a potential cup and handle pattern. I'm just going to draw this out here. This is the cup, and we have a potential handle coming down. So I'm really a bit worried about this if it turns out to be a cup and handle, but we'll see what happens. Next, we go on to genomics. I'm going to sort out this to get the winners at the top. So Invitae is at the very top with 11.04% gain yesterday and 0.85% gain this morning. We have a bullish MACD, and momentum is also pretty good. PSCB was up 10.56% yesterday, and we have surpassed our target from the cup and handle. Our target was 11.20. We hit the target, and we are kind of constrained by that target right now, but today we'll have to see if we can break past it. Pre-market, we are flat. So I'm really happy to see a cup and handle fruition for our channel for the first time in front of all of you guys. So this was a proper call, and those of you who probably invested somewhere when I started making the cup and handle call, which would have been around 8.29, would be looking at some really good gains at this point of time. CRISPR Therapeutics was up 2.06% yesterday, and today pre-market there are no trades. Allogene was up 1.75% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Illumina was up 1.67% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Again, I have a cup and handle target here at 268.94. Let us see what happens. I'm only worried about the fact that we had a disorderly raise out here. We have a gap that needs to be filled up. So in my mind, the concept of having to fill up the gap versus the concept of the cup and handle target is a new one. I have not faced this before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. If it turns out that the cup and handle pattern is going to dictate the moves, then we are looking at 267.99. If it turns out otherwise, then I am looking at potentially testing our support at 210.87 after testing the support of the 10-day simple moving average, which is at 225.52. Teladoc was up 1.15% yesterday, down 0.21% this morning. Editas was up 0.93% yesterday, no trades pre-market. SQZ Biotech was up 0.73% yesterday, no trade pre-market. Bionano was up 0.72% yesterday, and it's down minus 1.07% pre-market. Bluebird was up 0.35%, 0.39% yesterday, and pre-market it's down 0.13%. We still have support from the minor line of support, which is at 7.53, and then ARCG was up 0.03% yesterday, no trades pre-market. And if you look at iDNA, it was flat yesterday, no trades pre-market. DNA was down 0.37% yesterday, and it's down another minus 7.12%. Friends, I forgot to take my profits. I still have profits today. I'm just going to grab it because I'm starting to lose my faith on DNA because they're diluting their equity further. We saw their operating expenses in their Q3 earnings. It was predominantly full of around $500 million worth of stock options, and that worried me. And then there are talks that they are going to come up with a $100 million issue. They already have $1 billion in their balance sheet, and they're acquiring at a rapid pace, and I'm very concerned about their ability to consolidate all those and create a corporate culture, create an optimization of management. I haven't heard much news about any effort that they are taking to make sure that the hierarchy and everything is fine-tuned to ingrain all these companies and have a common policy, common HR systems and other things. I haven't heard much about those. So there are synergies to be exploited out there, but the more DNA delays and keeps on acquiring companies and diluting the equity, I'm worried that they are going to become too big to manage and things could fall apart. So that's my fear. So until I hear anything from them about optimizing their organization and reorganization or anything like that, I'm going to be a bit concerned. Intelia was down 0.71% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Verve was down 1.10% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Beam was down 1.13% and no trades pre-market. That brings me to an end of this session. I hope you would like this video, and if you did, please press a like out there. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and help us grow this channel. I'm almost very close to 1,000. Just a few more subscribers needed, and you could be the one that pushes me across 1,000. Thanks for that in advance. Have a great day. Bye for now.